What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Action Pack Sunday. And this week, I'm looking at an action comedy. Yes, it's the first of hopefully many, actually. So, I'm tackling this subgenre, actually. So, I might have tackled it sometime earlier with this series. Probably, I think, with Weapon, which you can kind of think about. It's kind of like a buddy cop film or comedy. But this one is one of them. This is Grosse Pointe Blank, actually, starring John Cusack, Minnie Driver, Alan Arkin, and Dan Aykroyd. Actually, this was like, oh man, this is like, we're talking about like late 90s, early 2000s. Actually, this comedy, and this one is really fun. Actually, you guys would probably love this one. It's got a bit of a following. It's not as popular. I feel like it's an underrated gem, but it doesn't get a lot of recognition it deserves. But it totally does because this movie has some really funny, entertaining moments mixed sprinkled in with with some action that you'd probably expect, actually. So for any of those that are not familiar with this movie, I'll give you the basic gist of the movie. So John Cusack plays a hitman, actually. So he's down on his luck, and it's suggested by his psychologist, played by Alan Arkin, that he should go to his high school reunion. Actually, it's his 10-year reunion, that kind of thing. That we can just reconnect and pretty much no killing, actually, since hey, that's a profession that he ended up doing. Actually, you'll learn more about Martin Blank, the character Martin Blank, as the movie goes on. Actually, but like John Cusack just brings something to this character. It's like that. He's like you can tell he's into it, but at the same time he's like, oh wow, he's gotta make this guy be like believable. So it's really entertaining, actually. But Minnie Driver, her role is that she's Martin's old flame, actually, and supposedly the other sub story is that supposedly on the night of their senior prom he disappeared, actually, and never gave any explanation. And so essentially Minnie Driver's character, she's the one that feels jilted by her lover, kind of thing. And but yeah, like I said, you'll learn more about him. The action is really funny. The best dialogue goes between him and Dan Aykroyd, actually. There's a really funny scene, actually. So let me explain Dan Aykroyd's character. Dan Aykroyd plays a guy named John Grosser, or Mr. Grosser, actually, who is another rival hitman, actually. So essentially he's after the same target that he's after. But of course, you don't find out who his target is till like the last act of the movie, and that's where it really picks up, actually. But there's one scene that I really love. So at one point, he says, Martin, let's talk. We gotta meet. So pretty much this our side story is that, okay, Grosser's trying to get Martin Blank to, just work with him, form like an alliance, and you could tell, Martin Blank is like, or John Cusack's like, I don't want to do it, and so they meet at one of those little mom and pop like breakfast places, and they're trying to have a nice casual conversation or breakfast, but they're armed with their guns under the table or on the table. It's really funny. It's like, oh god, it's really tense. It's like, oh dear god, they're gonna kill each other. But the best part, the icing on the cake for me for this scene is that Dan Aykroyd's character spouts out an insult that is now etched into cinema history as one of the best insults I've ever heard. It's I don't want to say it because it's really, really bad or something like that. Well, visceral, but what can I say? It's really, really funny. It's a pseudo nail biting scene. It's really good. But then there's the real fun and action picks up in the last act. You'll love it, actually. So not much else I can say. It's real fun. I love how there's like depth to these characters, actually, and this movie doesn't get the recognition it deserves, and it deserves every bit of it. I feel bad for Alan Arkin. He's only on screen for at least like 3 or 5 minutes for the most part of the movie. It's like because his character is that of a psychiatrist, actually, and there's very little of his scene. I feel like, okay, even though he gets top billing, but still, it's like he's kind of wasted. And he's an award-winning actor, kind of thing. But everyone else does a really good job. You'll fall in love with this movie. You'll laugh so hard you'll be spitting milk out your mouth or something like that. But I definitely say, if you can find it, go check it out. Actually, this old VHS. It's on DVD. Also, I understand the soundtrack is amazing. Actually, pick it up. Actually, so I'm gonna give Grosse Pointe Blank I'm going to give Grosse Pointe Blank, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Maybe it's not perfect. There are some parts where it kind of drags. Like I said, the last act is where it really comes together, really hones and just, hones in and just delivers on the last epic thing. And, it just ends on a good high note. It makes everyone laughing and happy, that kind of thing. I'd say check it out, okay? That does it this week. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome videos.